This is Mary. Instead of spending the past 2 hours at home with her family, Mary spent it at work, counting and recounting manually the cash from the tills and all the registers. She has to do this because Nora, her boss, is concerned because the read from the tills does not match the actual amount of money that is in them. This is a problem that every retailer deals with every single day. As you can see behind me, it is a tedious problem and is an incredibly time-consuming one. One particular case study from our market research at the weekend from a popular nightlife venue on Harcourt Street found, I'm serious, that they spend up to 8 hours a day manually counting and recounting the cash from their tills. Propagating this figure over the fiscal year, this adds up to roughly €30,000 in wages spent on manually counting alone. This figure does not take into account substantial losses incurred from human error and employee theft. CashUp is the world's first connected, real-time cash counting till. It was developed by our interdisciplinary team over the course of this weekend, which consists of electrical engineers, designers, people from business backgrounds, and also software developers. We took advantage of the fact that different euro bills have different absorption rates for near-infrared light to be able to calculate how many and what types of notes are in the till at any given time. We kept track of the coins by using force-sensitive resistors and individually calibrated pots. This information was then processed with the Intel Galileo development board, sent to the cloud, and processed and sent down to a POS system to be displayed. After setting up CashUp, any discrepancies between existing money in a till and the read from that till will trigger an alarm, a visual alarm to the cashier, and also a wireless alarm to the business owner in real time. Not only does this allow the business owner to keep track of their cash flow analytics remotely in real time, but it also allows them to reduce money lost from employee theft and also to minimize human error. In summary, CashUp provides an unprecedented level of peace of mind for both business owners and employees. CashUp will integrate seamlessly with existing POS system providers, such as Square mentioned earlier, who have open, accessible APIs. Just this morning, we had a quote from a representative from iZettle, which is a European company quite similar to Square. Recently, in May, raised $55.5 million. They told us that partnering with a product like CashUp would very much align with their service vision. This positivity towards the value our product can add is not only appreciated with partners, but also with potential customers. As you can see from the quotes behind me, it's not limited to any particular sector, as we have representatives there from hotels, restaurants, and nightclubs. After looking at a PCB bill of materials breakdown, we feel that by partnering with a company like PCH, if manufacturing units of over 10,000 at a time, we can have all electrical components needed for the entire design costed at just over €50. We estimate that the mechanical design and manufacture of the casement itself would not cost that much more than €100 to €120 per unit cost. We intend to retail this at $1,499, and that's all I have time for. I'd welcome any questions. Thank you.
So, how big is the market? Like, what revenues do you see you being able to make?
Well, if you take, like from your corner shop, if you sell one till at that for $1,499, as I said, they will have that back. You take 1 hour that they spend a day, they'd have that back in 6 months. Okay. So in terms of its feasibility, if you might anticipate the scenario, why would I buy this? I already have it. So you'd make your money back in 6 months on it. In terms of integration with things like Square, also iZettle, they're exploding globally at the minute. totally cleaning up on the car side of things, but they're not dealing with cash. Nobody is. Because this was integrated seamlessly, you see the market being huge. We'd originally focused on nightclubs, I think, to perfect it, but it's unlimited as long as cash is around.
Did you have any particular way to test the accuracy?
Absolutely. We put in notes, seeing that it was reading one, seeing that it was a 50, put in another one, took them out, up to 10 notes. It worked perfectly every time. So the coins we went calibrated against an existing digital scale. So
Individual pots.
absolutely, yeah, individual pots.
One question. Did you test it for anything that might mess up the measurement?
The only thing that'll block nearest light is something that's completely black. So unless your note is pitch black, it won't block it. And I imagine a pitch black note wouldn't be legal tender, so I don't know if any more.